Our planet is full of life. From big rainforests to dry deserts, tall mountains to deep oceans, there are so many amazing creatures and places. For a long, long time, people have tried to understand their place in nature. And since the beginning of humans, there's been a big idea that everything has a spirit. This idea is called animism, and it's important to many groups of people around the world. It's a way of seeing how everything is connected, like a big web. It's about seeing a special spark, a spirit, in everything in nature. Animism isn't just a religion, it's how some people live, how they see special things in everyday life. They see the earth as a living thing, like a mother who takes care of us. They believe every animal, plant, rock, and river has its own spirit, something special that we should respect. These spirits aren't separate from nature. They're part of how everything fits together. For these people, nature isn't just something to use. It's a special place full of spirits that we should treat with kindness. This makes them want to take care of the earth and live peacefully with nature. The idea of animism is super old. When our ancestors looked around, they saw life and death, the changing seasons, and the power of nature. They watched animals with their amazing senses and mysterious ways. They had dreams that showed them things beyond what they could see. Because of these things, our ancestors started to respect nature and its hidden powers. They believed that all things, living and non-living, had a spirit or soul. This belief, told from parents to children, became really important in many cultures. The word animism is newer, from the 1800s, by a man named Edward Burnett Tylor. He thought animism was an early step in how religions grew. But now we know that's not true. Animism is still around today, and it shows us a special way of seeing how people and nature connect. Animism is everywhere, in many different cultures. From the cold Arctic to the hot Kalahari Desert, from Australia to America, animism has shaped how many people think about life. There isn't just one type of animism, but there are some things they have in common. One is the belief in spirits in nature. These spirits might live in animals, plants, mountains, rivers, or even rocks. Another thing in common is special ceremonies to honor these spirits. These might include gifts, dances, songs, and stories. These ceremonies help people stay connected to the spirits around them. Animism often mixes with other beliefs, like shamanism, totemism, and ancestor worship. Shamans talk to the spirits through dreams and rituals. Totemism is about a connection between a person and a special animal or plant. Ancestor worship is about honoring the spirits of people who have died. Today, things are changing fast, and animism faces problems. Modern life and other religions have made some traditions smaller, but animism isn't going away. It's actually becoming more popular. This is partly because people are worried about the earth. With climate change and pollution, people are looking for new ways to think about nature. Animism, with its respect for nature and all living things, gives us a different way of thinking. It reminds us that everything is connected and special. Also, animism's focus on personal experience and connection to nature speaks to many people. Whether it's meditation, time in the woods, or just being outside, people are finding the old wisdom of animism. It reminds us to respect the earth and everything on it. Hey everyone! So we've been talking about animism, and it's not just some old idea, it's still changing and growing. People today are finding new ways to mix these old beliefs with how we live now. Things like the internet and social media are actually helping to spread these ideas, connecting people who love nature. In this part, we're going to explore how animism could shape our future and help us care more about the earth and everything on it. By teaching people about animism and working together in our communities, we can learn to live in a way that doesn't hurt the planet. If we believe that everything has a spirit, we can build a more peaceful world for everyone in the future. Imagine a world where we think about how everything is connected before we do anything. Think about schools teaching kids not just about science and math, but also about how important it is to respect nature. Imagine communities working together to protect animals and forests. This kind of future is possible, and animism can show us the way. Our world is changing really fast, and animism's wisdom can give us hope. If we mix these old beliefs with how we live today, we can feel closer to the earth and make sure it's healthy for years to come. The idea that everything has a spirit isn't just an idea, it's a call to take care of our planet and live better. Come with us as we move towards this future, a future where animism is strong and guides us to a world where everything is valued and respected. Welcome to our last chapter. Today we're diving into how animism and science connect. It's interesting, right? Some scientific discoveries seem to agree with animistic beliefs. For example, quantum physics suggests that everything is connected. We'll explore these similarities, showing how ancient wisdom and new knowledge can work together. Think about quantum mechanics, where tiny particles are linked together and everything is connected in ways we never thought possible. This idea of interconnectedness is similar to animistic beliefs that everything in nature has a spirit and energy. By understanding these connections, we can appreciate the world around us and our place in it even more. In quantum experiments, the observer can affect what they're observing. This is like the animistic view that interacting with nature is a two-way relationship. We are in a two-way relationship with the world around us. As we learn more, we discover harmony between old spiritual practices and new scientific thinking. Imagine a world where science and spirituality work together to help us respect our environment. Schools could teach these ideas side by side, leading to new ways of living that respect both the spirit and science of nature. Imagine communities using both animistic traditions and scientific progress to create balanced and sustainable environments. As we move forward, combining the wisdom of animism with modern science can give us a richer understanding of our universe. This blend of old and new can guide us toward a future where everything we do comes from a deep respect for the interconnected web of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's embrace both the spiritual and the scientific and work towards a world where everything is valued and respected.